Do you believe that buying a brand new car is the safest, smartest financial decision you can make? You're not alone. Most middle-class Americans do. They're told it means reliability, status, and zero repair headaches. But here is the brutal truth. That shiny, new vehicle sitting on the dealer lot isn't a symbol of success. It is the single greatest wealth destroyer you will ever buy. The fact is, your brand new car will lose an average of 23.5% of its value in the first year alone. That means if you buy a typical $30,000 vehicle today, you are effectively burning $7,050 before the first oil change. That's money gone forever. Today, I'm not going to give you typical financial advice. I'm going to expose the hard, cold math that the auto industry desperately hopes you never calculate. I will prove why buying new is arguably the worst financial mistake the average person makes. And I will show you the exact sweet spot in the used car market where you can build wealth, drive reliably, and finally escape the cycle of debt. You want financial freedom? It starts by rejecting the lie that a new car gives you status. The first hidden trap is not the sticker price, it's the loan term. Car dealerships and banks are master manipulators. They know that an impossible $800 monthly payment will send you running. So, they offer you a lower, more comfortable number, say $550. How do they pull off this magic trick? They simply stretch your loan out past the recommended 4 years to 6, 7, even 8 years. They make the car affordable, but in reality, they're making the car infinitely more expensive. You are now paying interest on a rapidly depreciating asset for years longer than you should. Imagine paying rent on a house for 8 years when you could have paid it off in 4. This is the financial torture they hope you accept. But the interest is only part of the hidden cost. Buying new triples your expense burden. First, you have the loan interest, which is massive over a 7-year term. Second, your insurance premiums will be significantly higher because insurance companies know that a brand new car costs much more to repair or replace. You could be paying an extra $100 to $200 a month just to cover the shiny paint. Third, and this is the most painful one, you pay the opportunity cost. Every dollar you send to the bank for that premium payment is a dollar that cannot be invested in assets that actually grow your wealth. It is a choice. Invest in a wealth builder or invest in a wealth destroyer. Now, let's talk about the single scariest concept in the auto world. The underwater loan. This happens when the depreciation curve of your new car is faster than your repayment schedule. Because your car loses 23.5% in year 1 and 60% within 5 years, you will spend years owing more money on the car than it is actually worth. You feel trapped. If you lose your job, face a health crisis, or need to sell the car quickly, you can't. You'd have to bring thousands of dollars in cash just to escape the debt. The new car didn't give you freedom or safety. It built a cage around your finances. But the tragedy of the new car isn't just the math, it's the psychology. You are a highly intelligent person. So why do smart people commit financial suicide on the car lot? It's because the dealership is designed to hijack your rational brain. They sell dopamine, not transportation. That smell, that touch, the 0-mile odometer, it triggers an emotional response that screams status and success. Your rational brain knows depreciation is a killer, but your emotional brain is focused on the immediate gratification of appearing rich. They want you to fear missing out on the newest features. They want you to fear the uncertainty of a used car. They frame reliability as a premium feature only available if you buy brand new. This is the moment you must pause and let the numbers speak louder than your ego. You must remember the brutal truth. Status is expensive, and true wealth is invisible. Now, let's flip the script and expose the anti-aging secret for your bank account. It is called the used car sweet spot. If you are serious about building wealth, your focus must shift entirely from new to reliable. The ideal target is a car that is 3 to 5 years old. Why this specific window? Because the previous owner absorbed the financial shockwave for you. By the 3-year mark, the car has already shed the most brutal part of its value, sometimes 40 to 50% off the original price. Yet, a reliable brand like a Honda, Toyota, or even a higher-end Kia or Hyundai still retains over 90% of its core mechanical reliability. You are buying nearly new reliability for a massive discount. People fear used cars because they fear repairs. But I'll tell you this, a 3-year-old Toyota Corolla is financially more trustworthy than many brand new luxury vehicles. You are not trading reliability for savings. You are trading unnecessary rapid depreciation for long-term financial security. Let's look at the mathematics of loss and why this is the money you are refusing to earn. Imagine 2 co-workers, Sarah and Mike. Sarah buys a brand new $35,000 SUV. She gets approved for a standard 7-year loan with a $650 monthly payment. Mike buys a certified pre-owned Honda Accord, 3 years old, for $15,000. He gets a 3-year loan with a manageable $395 payment. Sarah thinks she's winning because her new SUV is stylish. But after 3 years, Sarah is still trapped. Her SUV is worth $22,000, but she still owes $28,000. She is financially sinking. Meanwhile, Mike pays off his Accord completely in 3 years. Here's the turning point. Mike decides to continue making that $395 payment, but instead of sending it to the bank, he invests it into a simple S&P 500 index fund. Over the next 10 years, assuming a conservative 7% annual return, which is easily achievable, Mike builds $68,000 in wealth. Sarah, still making payments on a depreciating asset, builds only a relationship with her mechanic. This $68,000 is the opportunity cost you pay for the illusion of newness. The Mike and Sarah story is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's zoom out and look at the real generational cost of this one decision. Imagine you commit to replacing your car every 5 years, always buying new. And imagine your payments are always $650 a month rather than Mike's $395. That $255 difference might not sound like much today. But if you invest that $255 every single month for 30 years, it compounds into a staggering amount. At a 7% return, that monthly sacrifice grows to over $293,000. That isn't lunch money or a vacation fund. That is a small apartment, a college tuition fund, or a significant boost to your retirement. That one simple decision, choosing a reliable used car over a flashy new one, is the difference between struggling in retirement and having genuine financial security. You are trading future comfort for present ego. You are paying a luxury tax on your own life. The wealthy understand this instinctively. They do not confuse net worth with net spending. When people earn more money, the first thing they often do is commit the financial suicide of lifestyle inflation. You think, I earned $100,000 this year. I deserve a luxury payment. The person who earns $100,000 and drives a reliable, paid-off $15,000 car and invests, the difference will be exponentially wealthier than the person driving a $60,000 BMW with a $700 payment. Wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about being rich. And the truly rich treat a car as what it is, a tool for transportation, not a symbol of status. If you are ready to take back control, here are the 3 non-negotiable rules to escape the new car trap forever. Rule number 1. Control the loan term. Never, ever finance a depreciating asset for more than 4 years. Seriously, if you cannot afford the monthly payment on a 4-year term, you cannot afford the car. 7-year loans are not financial planning. They are financial torture designed to maximize the bank's profit and minimize your freedom. Rule number 2. Always maximize your down payment. A 20% down payment is the absolute minimum requirement. This 20% acts as a vital shield against immediate depreciation. It prevents you from being immediately upside down on your loan and protects you from the nightmare of the underwater loan trap. If you can't save 20% cash before buying, you have no business buying the car. Rule number 3. Know the total cost. Your entire transportation budget, including insurance, gas, maintenance, and the loan payment, should be less than 10% of your gross monthly income. If you make $60,000 a year, your total transport spending should be under $500 a month. If you violate this rule, you are financially fragile. Now that you know the rules, let's talk about the skill set. The key to the used car sweet spot is not just finding the right vehicle, it's negotiating like a predator, not a victim. Most people focus on the monthly payment. That is the dealer's game. Your game is the out-the-door price. Before you even step on the lot, know the exact maximum cash value you are willing to pay, including all taxes and fees. Do your research on sites like Kelley Blue Book or Edmunds to know the car's true market value. When you negotiate, never talk about the monthly payment. Start by asking for the OTD price. If they refuse, walk away. Secondly, demand a pre-purchase inspection from an independent mechanic of your choosing. This small step, costing perhaps $150, will either save you thousands in hidden repairs or give you immense leverage in the negotiation. If the dealer won't allow the inspection, that is your giant red flag. Walk away immediately. Your goal is not a deal. Your goal is maximum long-term reliability and wealth preservation. Remember, the power of walking away is absolute. There is always another reliable used car waiting for a smart buyer. Never buy the first one you see. Be warned about the dealership's add-on assault. Once you've agreed on a price, they will bring out the finance manager to sell you expensive add-ons. Extended warranties, gap insurance, paint protection. They are pure profit for the dealer, and most are entirely unnecessary if you follow the rules. If you put 20% down and buy a reliable 3-year-old vehicle, you do not need gap insurance. The 20% covers the initial value drop. You do not need the expensive extended warranty either. Instead of sending that $50, $100 monthly warranty payment to the dealer, put it into your own high-yield savings account. Build your own repair fund. You are betting on yourself, not on a dealer's overpriced protection plan. Let's put this into perspective. You must separate needs from wants. You need reliable transportation. You want the latest 15-inch touchscreen, the heated leather seats, and the new car smell. That want costs you hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost investment opportunity over your lifetime. The wealthy understand that a car is simply a tool. The difference between a 3-year-old certified Honda and a brand new Audi is a massive tax on your future self. A 3-year-old vehicle offers the same safety, nearly the same reliability, and the same ability to get you from point A to point B, but the money you save is the money that buys your financial independence. The path to wealth is not complicated, but it requires making choices that your peers will not understand. They will complain about their massive payments. You will quietly be building investment accounts that eventually eliminate the need for monthly payments on anything. The person driving the beat-up Toyota Camry with 200,000 miles might actually be wealthier than the person cruising in the brand new Mercedes. Why? Because they understand the most brutal truth of all. Cars are wealth destroyers, not wealth builders. If this video just saved you from years of financial regret and set you on the path to being truly rich, Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I want to hear from you. What financial asset will you invest in with the money you just saved by avoiding the new car trap? Let me know in the comments below.